Well, hello guys, Commander Plate here, and welcome to today's live stream. We are playing some Satisfactory today, where we're hoping it will be very satisfactory. We're going to be doing a complete fresh start. I've played for a few hours over the weekend, and I've got a bit of a kind of a grasp on what we should be doing, and I'm hoping we can do a decent job. Thankfully, we started right by this lovely wide open area, which should give us a decent starting point to build from. But a quick hello to everyone in chat. Hope you guys are doing well. It's Monday afternoon or morning, depending on where you are. But yeah, I hope you're all doing very well. But let's get on with it. I am going to be skipping through some of the tutorial aspects of it, but I'll be talking through as we go. Now, you come in a drop pod. This is what you arrive in. Then you have to dismantle your drop pod and decide where you want to build your base. So that's what we're going to start off first of all. We have dismantled.
Second objective. Please ensure you have your FICSIT Incorporated Xeno Zapper equipped before leaving the drop zone. Note: according to FICSIT regulations, every pioneer should have access to a means of defense against extraterrestrial threats.
Which we do. We have our Xeno Zapper, which is basically a taser.
Third objective.
Because there are some
Please
things that
familiarize
attack.
yourself with the resource scanner to find iron.
But yeah, I'm heading down towards this wide open area. We're going to use the resource scanner, which is a very cool effect, and I super appreciate it. There's one there. What's that? What is that? That's not a normal logo that I'm used to seeing over here. So I guess we'll go have an investigate. Oh, Nightball. Oh, 7 indeed. Oh, what the hell is it? What the hell is this? What the hell is that? Okay. Okay. It's cool, bro. This is a bit rough. I kind of want it dead because I want to build where it lives. So, oh my goodness, I have never seen that before. Now Elton, it will be a lot better. It's definitely better than No Man's, One Man's Lie. Oh, okay, so that is just iron. So there's iron over there, I think. It's got a different icon from everything else, but we need to go have a look. And if we can find something to munch on the way as well, that would be good. No. We're going back this way. I changed my mind. But yeah, we're gonna grab some leaves
Initial
and stuff
scans
as
reveal
well.
coloring properties in the flower petals. Further analysis required.
Now the reason why I'm just grabbing as much foliage as possible to start off with is because we're going to need that later on for our biomass generators, which will provide power to everything that we build. Let's ping the old scanner again. Right, down this way. Oh, come on, it's another one of them. Go away. Go away. Need to find some fruit or some nuts. Oh, there's some nuts. Ooh. Now, Kuro, you say the Epic Games Store price. I don't know how much. Okay, right.
This
Open
consumable
admission.
possesses minor healing
Potion.
properties.
Oh, come on.
Further analysis required to establish object scanner identification.
I should mention that I was sent this for free, which I think is probably quite an important thing for me to mention. I was sent this by the guys at Coffee Stain with the purpose of reviewing it, basically, and doing some playthroughs and giving you guys an idea of what it looks like and how it plays out. So that is what we're going to do. I really need this thing to go away and leave me alone. But yeah. Oh, the Epic Games launcher, that price, the iron price. I don't think it's an issue. I don't think it's right. Everyone is saying how it's an awful thing. Oh god, it's still chasing me. Oh god, and there's a thing there. Bloody aliens everywhere. And why are all of them aggressive? Here we go. Right. Okay, now we're gonna have to eat something. I don't see the problem with the Epic launcher. I know some people do have an issue with it. I do not. Oh man, this is loads of iron. This is potentially a great place to be building. Oh no, it's another one. You have to tase this as well. I just want to be left alone to build, you know. That's what I care about. But right, we're gonna get some iron. Get on and start our
Fourth objective,
base.
Build the hub. Note, to complete this objective, the resources salvaged from the drop pod will be consumed.
One thing that I really like about this game is that you can just... Oh, look, this is a wicked area. So we're going to plonk ourselves down over here, I think. This massive thing on legs, I don't really know, and I don't know if we can attack it. Oh god, we can. Right. It's not aggressive, so I'm probably going to leave it alone. If I'm honest. I don't think it needs that kind of attacking pressure from me. But yeah, we're going to put the start of our base down. As good a place as any. Now we can pick things up and move them later on. When I say move them, like take them apart and then move on. Ruben, hey, how you doing? Oh guys, I've been really rude, haven't I? So later, everyone. So Maki, Elton, Kuro, ZXAZ, Lee, Scoid, Nightbot, and Ruben. How are you all doing? I'm sorry. Right, we'll get rid of these because these bother me. So basically, what we need to do initially is upgrade our base and then begin to move, begin to build, and that's what we're going to be working on first of all. First thing that we need to do. MK, good evening, good afternoon. Wow. Ah, look, there's some berries over here as well. This is good. But yeah, we're going to begin the upgrading process. I don't know if everyone's noticed.
This consumable possesses minor healing properties. Further analysis required to establish object scanner identification.
But yeah, now we start off and we can't really build much. So we have to do some upgrading nice and early on. Now we've got some iron already, so we're going to produce some iron ingots over at this bench. I don't know if everyone's noticed that I'm actually really into crafting games at the moment, crafting and building games. I'm finding them super relaxing. Minus the evil fire-spitting poison beasts on this planet. But yeah, we'll have a look at the hub terminal. That's going to tell us what we need to do our first upgrade, and that means we can actually, you know, start smelting stuff, and it's a lot more accessible, I would say. Things get a lot easier. So we need 10 iron rods. So again, we'll make them over here. And the whole idea is that you automate as you go. So as soon as you can, you automate things. So we select the milestone, we put these 10 iron rods in, and ta-da! We have an upgrade. We have power, and now we can build some stuff.
Congratulations! You have unlocked Hub Feature Biomass Generator. Hub Feature Personal Storage. Scanner Feature Copper. New equipment, buildings and blueprints, which can be found in the workshop when built, build menu, and craft bench respectively.
So we've got some copper nearby as well, which is good to know. That's 200 and something meters over in that direction. We also have something over there, which I don't know what that is, but the chances are there's wildlife. But let's go find out, because that's going to again be useful for our production. Looks like iron. More iron. Okay. Loads of iron. Could do with some other stuff, really. One thing we're going to need is lime to make concrete as well, or limestone. It's all exciting. JD, you played Zelda the last couple of months. Could you go from the devs? Ah, see, JD, I got mine from the devs as well. I put a request in ages ago, and they only turned round and said, "Oh look, limestone, nice." I'm hoping we'll be able to put a miner on there, because if we can, God, I've picked a good spot, I think. Yeah, it's a really nice atmosphere, and there are 3 different kind of biomes that you can play in. You've got this one here, which is like lush plains, and then you have one where it's more kind of, I guess, mountainous. Right, so we need to, I mean, ideally, what I would like to do is build, oh right, we've got some stuff we've got to build. Ah, Kuro, good job on the chair. Right, we need a craft bench, first of all, so we're going to build a craft bench, and that's going to enable us to build some tools like automatic miners, which we like, and that means that I don't have to chip away at everything myself, because that would be a right pain in the backside. Hey Hunter, how you doing? Sup, what up? And yeah, Kuro, relax in a nice comfy chair. You have to pop up a picture in Discord so I can have a look. Right, equipment workshop. That's what we need. So now we have an equipment workshop down. We can use it to make some stuff. So I can do a portable. Oh, we need copper. Right. Well, we need wire and we need cables to make one of them, so we need to go and get the copper. Now what do we need to make a smelter? Let's see if we can get one of them in. Right, I need wire for that as well. So either way, we are going on a trip to go and get some copper. I think I'm going to scoot around this rock for it. Yeah, the idea is you track stuff down, you research, you upgrade, and the more the purpose of the game initially feels like you're just building to upgrade and build more, but that's not what you're doing. Ooh. Okay. Maybe we're not going round that way after all. Yeah, I'm going to try and get things as automated as possible. As quickly as possible. And try not to get killed. But yeah, once again, I'm collecting as much of the biomass as possible. What's my bead on the copper? Right, so it's cool, couple of copper nodes. This is going to be interesting because I'm going to need to get that travelling to my base somehow, rather than me having to. Oh, it's low gravity, this planet. Just thought I'd mention that. It makes things a little bit easier, but no wildlife around. Well, at least I didn't see any wildlife around. Nightbot, will there be any wonky bridge building? Yeah. There's going to be me doing a lot of building that I've not done before, which is going to be interesting, because every time you start a new game, you find yourself in a different area, and it's different enough where you're left kind of wondering what on earth you're supposed to be doing a lot of the time. Oh, I'm going to grab this limestone whilst we're here as well. I can't make concrete yet, but it'll give me a bit of a head start. Plus we have some right next to the base. Yeah, we have a biomass furnace, which we can turn all of this into biofuel. And you turn it into biofuel, and then it's more efficient than just burning the leaves themselves. And yeah, we've got a lot of upgrading to do. I'm definitely not an expert. Yeah, Nightbot. There is a distinctive beat to the sound of the chiseling. Press it. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's most use buttons. Most use buttons in most games are like that. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking Conan. Right. So we'll turn all of this into wire because I need wire and cables for things. So to make a smelter. Yes. The smelter is kind of like the start of your production. So I feel like well, right, we're going to start off as best we can. And we'll have to give it a go. Chiseling is done to the beat of Queen, We Will Rock You. I can actually see that. Right, and then we need to hook this up to the bioreactor. Which I can't afford because I need to make cables, which is why we made so much wire. I knew there was a reason. No, JD, I get it, man. Okay, so we need to put some fuel, which we're going to put some wood in there. And we are now producing a... Oh, sup, please. But yeah, we can now choose to produce iron from any iron ore that we collect, or we can actually we'll do copper because we've got some copper. And we bung it in there. That means we don't need to make that ourselves anymore. Kindly, we're gonna make a miner, a portable miner. But we do need some more bits and bobs. So, portable miner is going to go over here. And we're going to start mining. Can I sing the lyrics as I chisel? No. I don't do singing. And yeah, Kuro, pretty much the whole purpose of the game is to indeed pretty much destroy the planet and harvest it for resources. You kind of work for a company, and this is what you do. But this is going to be a fantastic spot for gathering iron. I don't think I'll need too many miners for it, because eventually you kind of yeah, it is actually a nice beat, and it's kind of well timed. This rock is going to get on my nerves, but there you go. Right, what do we need to upgrade? Because we want to get upgraded as quickly as possible. We need iron plates and iron rods. We can put the wire in already, that's fine. So whilst that's doing copper, we'll do this. I think it's more of the clapping, isn't it? That and how it starts. But yeah, I find the game itself super relaxing to play, which is one of the reasons why I thought I'd give it a stream today, during the day, because I was going to play it anyway. Okay, right. Hub building's getting bigger. We can now scan for more stuff.
Congratulations. You have unlocked Scanner Stone. New buildings and blueprints, which can be found in the build menu and craft bench respectively.
let's see what new stuff we can make. Concrete. We are going to need a lot of concrete, and now we can make biomass from leaves, and biomass is a more efficient fuel source, so it produces more energy and burns slower, which is what we want. So we'll make some of that. And we'll go and grab the iron out of the furnace in a second as well. Oh, the iron, the copper. And we'll bung this iron in there. Change it over to iron. Bung the iron in. Come back. Copper we are going to turn into wire. I think we can now scan for concrete as well, which we want to get automated as quickly as possible. Because once we do that, once we have concrete, we can start putting things down. Also, we can automate construction, which might be a good thing to start as well. Things that we want. So we can make a reinforced iron plate. Let's make some screws. Oh yeah, and we need to run over to the miner that we had going and check that. Another 73 iron ore. Now, what I'm trying to do is I would rather get things upgraded as quickly as possible with minimal building, so that I don't have to do more readjusting of the factory, not base, factory, when we get there. And we're going to make some iron plates. And I guess we've got to make a ton of... we need to make some screws, so we need those iron bars that are in here. Run back, make some stuff. Will there be a union? Well, Nightbot, being on my own, I don't think we're likely to need a union, if I'm honest. I mean, we could unionise.
Hello there.
Michelle Harmon, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the stream and the channel. If you're in chat, make sure you say hello. Right, iron plate. Oh, you know what I should have made? Something else. So an onion. Maybe we can share the onions. It's weird. Very weird. Right, so the next thing that we can scan for now is limestone. I was hoping that this would pop up and show it as being limestone, because I thought it would count. I'm not sure if it will, but you know what? We're going to bung a miner on it anyway. We'll bung a portable miner on there. One thing I'll say is that I'm not a huge fan of the controls of the game. I find it a little bit of a pain sometimes. Is it going to mine it? Go on. Go on. Start doing your thing. And there we go. Right. Limestone production has started. Hunter. Back to work. Just bunk off. No, I don't encourage that. Yeah, mostly Nightbot. But yeah, we'll turn this into concrete whilst we're here. Now we do need to make some screws. Huh. So, to make screws, we have to make iron rods. Now, it all seems very grindy at the moment, but you do reach a position where kind of the aim of the game is to make it so that you don't need to make anything anymore, which I find very, very strange. It's quite an unusual idea as far as games go, which is the name of it is to build and build and build and produce until you no longer actually have to play the game, almost. an upgrade. An interesting idea, I would say. Right, we want to get to this as quickly as possible. Because I would rather... Because once we're upgraded, then we get access to a few different things. We're building a constructor in. So, right, we're on our first step of automation. Now, what this will do... Now I'm putting that there, but we currently can't link them up with a conveyor belt, but we will be able to. Because we need iron plates, that's what we need to be making. Look at that. A plater making plates. Phew. Who would have thunk? Nightbot, there are kind of, I guess there's a little bit of automation. I haven't got that far in the game really, so I can't tell you straight off the top of my head what there is and what there isn't. We don't need to be carrying all of this biomass around, but what we will do is grab the wood out of there, and we'll turn that into biomass as well, because we can do that. And that again would be... Oh, I can't do that yet. I stand corrected. We'll put biomass in the biomass burner, and that way it produces... Well, it's going to be more efficient. It'll burn for longer. Now... Yeah. Ah, right, JD. I get you. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of the old... those things. The automated trucks. I just have no idea what that's going to be like. I say it's... I'm at this point in the game where I don't know where everything is and how everything's going to work. But I've got like a rough idea I know I need to be doing. And I know kind of how to do it. I also know that eventually I get a chainsaw, so I don't have to collect stuff. Alright, so take care, bud. Oh, Nightbot, it's alright, don't worry about it, man. It's someone else's problem, not mine. Oh, that has no power. That's a problem. I should have thought about that. So, because I've derped pretty early on, what you have to do with power lines, you have every reactor has a power line coming from it, and it can only have one connection. Now that has to connect up to a power pylon that can have 4 connections. So we've got from the power plant, or the biomass burner, to the power line, and then it comes out. And it comes out and splits. Now, eventually what you need to do, well, what I've been doing, is you have them all go into the same power grid to make it easier. Oh, right, JD. I'm looking forward to when I can have conveyors. But yeah, so we're making iron plates. But yeah, once we've got the conveyor belt, what we can do is we can have everything going directly from the smelter into the constructor, and it'll just keep making stuff for us. I think, do we have enough for another smelter? Yes, we do. We're going to put another one in to up production speed. I think that's going to be my plan. You know, I'm worried too much about things lining up right now. I don't need to worry about that. See, now we're at that point where I'm going to run out of connections. So we're going to build this here. Put power line in. And then from there... I know this looks a bit like wet spaghetti at the moment. But don't worry. Don't worry, I'm going to sort it all out. We'll get there eventually. If only power was unlimited. That would make things a lot easier. We are going to bomb that in there. I think we really need another miner, I think. Don't worry, Nightbot. This is essentially a rough first go of it, and then what we'll do is we will essentially go back and redo it all. So we're going to go put another portable miner down on another one of these iron nodes. Huh. Unfortunately, it's impure, so it's not great. Don't hire children, they haven't got the stamina. I'm not going to hire children. Enslave them maybe, but not hire them. We can't pay them. I mean, could. How's that doing? So at the moment I'm having to manually move things across. Oh, that was the wrong button. There we go. Yeah, miner. But I have just openly said that I would enslave children, which probably isn't great. Right, and we're going to make more concrete. I say concrete is going to be an essential resource for us. Now, this game currently is still early access, but it feels very, very polished already, which I'm quite a fan of. So I just thought I'd throw that out there. That was a thing that I thought. And make some more cables. And make some more biomass. Yeah, still got a very polished feel to it already, which I quite appreciate. And I'm like super addicted to it already. Oh dear. Yeah, Nightbot. I don't think. Let's not do that. let's definitely not do that. Okay. We're hopefully to take a big step up in automation soon. Right, on there. Right. Alright, so double the iron production, except we ran out of iron in that one as well, so let's forget about it. Move on. Right, we need 75, so we need 6 more. And we've got more iron over there as well. Lime directly behind us, iron over there, copper just over the ridge. Not a bad spot. I know there are other materials and resources you can get, like sulfur. I've come across sulfur before. Oh, here we go. Upgrade! Okay. You see, the hub is upgraded. It's looking more professional.
You have unlocked new buildings and blueprints, which can be found in the build menu and craft bench, respectively.
Hey Ali, how you doing?
8th objective, hub upgrade, additional power.
Now, let's have a quick look, see what we can build. Ah, now we're talking. So, foundations, we're going to want some of them. This will be essential. Hey, Spooky, how you doing? But yeah, conveyor belts, this is going to make life so much easier. So, we can just go to there. I would say we could if we... There we go. We can go from there to there, which means as that's producing iron bars, that's just going to keep feeding into there, and it's going to keep producing plate. Now we're probably going to want another one of them. these do not produce nearly enough iron. Ali, the game is called Satisfactory. Okay, grab them. Let's see what we need to upgrade on the next one. This is where it's at. We need more iron plate, iron rods. Let's make a bunch of iron rods then. But yeah, Ali, it's very satisfying to play. See, I'm having to do a lot of building myself at the moment because we're not automated. Okay, so we need 20 cables, which we can make. So we'll get to 20. There we go, and we'll pump them in there. Already got the concrete ready, which is good. Iron rods, we need 75, we need 100 plate, which is good because we're making plate at the moment. Although, I'm going to sacrifice some plate. Yeah, 9 plate is pretty satisfactory. It'll do. I'll make 4 cables. Because if we mine a little bit more, then we can hopefully again increase production. And that helps. That'll help us out. I'm going to assume we can burn this in here. Yeah. Ali, is this game hack-free? Well, you do have a single player and a multiplayer option on it. I'm unaware of any hacks on it, and I would feel like in a game like this, it would ruin your sense of achievement and your progression. Oh, a bit like how I feel in Elite Dangerous. How funny. Isn't that weird? So you can see the iron bars here, all moving straight into the constructor. Constructors turn them into iron plates, which we like. Put them in there, we'll bung some more iron ore in here as well. Grab those bars. We will turn these into iron plates because we still don't have the production to kind of keep going forward. Also over here we're going to grab the lime again because that runs out. A lot of resource management. I'm hoping this is going to get a lot easier. Well, it will. Right, concrete. Concrete. You're going to bury the game. Bury it! Well, Elton, we can only hope that we can get rid of the hacks by being a unified front against them and encouraging frontier developments to do so. Okay, that is all of the iron rods that we need, so we just need some plates. There is I do kind of feel like there's a sense of irony with the whole plate thing. Lots of iron plates. A reinforced iron plate, that's what I mean. But yeah, so the chiseling sound is worthy of note. That's what we're talking about. Oh god, these are pretty crap deposits. And it might go and see what that one over there is like, but there's a bit of wildlife, so we're gonna have to tase the crap out of it. If they're better deposits, that'd be fantastic, but I don't think they will be. No, it's impure, so it's not going to be any good. Here we go. Yeah. Tase the crap out of it. That's how we roll. So yeah, it's impure and you've got a pure node in the centre, so it's not going to be very good for us, but we do have, what, 6 directly next to the base, so that's good. So we got It's another 19. Yeah, Kuro. It packs one hell of a punch. And I'm really glad that it does, because it would drive me insane. The good news is you do get a lot of weapons later on as you play through. Including a gun, which is good. Just turn them to iron plates, and that should be enough. Better be enough. Yeah, it's enough. Upgrade. So, once again, we're going to run over and grab the
Congratulations.
the miner.
You have unlocked Hub Feature, Additional Biomass Generator. New buildings, which can be found in the build menu.
Okay.
9th objective, Hub Upgrade, Molecular Analysis.
No, not doing that yet. Ali, I really enjoy it, which I don't know if that qualifies for anything, but I really enjoy it. So we're going to build some miners, and we're going to start putting, well, what we need is we need a constructor, we need a miner. That's important. So, first things first. We said, right, I need a miner. And to make a miner, I need to use iron rods. So we're going to change this production here over to iron rods instead. That would work. Oh no. And this is going to hopefully be one of the last times I have to manually have to refill. Because we're prepping for some solid automation. And I'm excited for it. Oh, Nightbot, indeed I do. And until they release a recipe for an iron fist, that will have to do. I'll do some Thanos-esque. Fine, I'll do it myself. Oh yeah, notice that there on the left-hand side we can now make a biomass from wood, which is useful. I mean, yeah, let's get one underway. Do the rest of this iron plate because we need to do some conveyor action. Okay, let's see what we can. If we've got enough for. Oh, have we got enough for not a smelter, a miner? Yes, we do. We have enough for multiple ones. Hooray! Okay, so this is where things are going to get very interesting. We're going to plonk a miner on this one. You notice this now. I mean, I feel like I should have it so it points directly north, and that way that's going to help with the way some things look. Right, that's a miner. I'm going to put a bunch more in, and then we're going to put another one in. Controls are weird. I'm just going to throw that out there. And that again points north. I don't know why it has to point north. And yeah, Nightbot, plonk is. Yeah, on that one, Nightbot, we're not going to know if there's going to be a 24-hour stream again until... Ah, no, we're short. One iron rod. Yeah, Kuro, it probably will be. to the north. Which, by the way, I haven't watched the final episode of Game of Thrones yet. If you spoil it, I'll ban the shit out of you and badmouth you and your ancestors. Oh, that doesn't line up, does it? Does that line up? Yeah, it does. Okay. Now, conveyor belt. We're going to have this go all the way over. Let's see if it sorts itself out. It's saying it's too long. That's a shame. We're going to want this to... And bearing in mind, this won't be the final location for it. And we need power for these as well. So I'm going to put a single power pole down. And then we're going to hook them up. Right, missing cables. Already missing stuff. I have to remember to do something about the copper around the corner as well. And the concrete thing. Ah, so much to think about already. And I'm not... I've said this before, I'm not the most organised of people. So for me playing this game, I don't know if it's a smart move actually. Alright, we'll connect that to the new power generator. Oh no! Oh god, we're missing stuff. We need wire. Uh-oh. Alright, Nightbot. Eccles cakes. Yeah, right, we're going to have to go around the corner to get some more copper. So, here's a thought. What do we need to make a miner? Let's check that. Okay, we've got plenty of stuff, so we could pick up that miner over there that's currently doing the lime, take it around the corner, and bung that on top of the copper. To start off with. I think that's probably a smart move. All about those smart moves. So we're about 50 minutes into the stream. Welcome to anyone that has joined, partway through. Today we are playing some Satisfactory. The name of the game is to build a fully functioning factory that makes stuff. That's my plan. And that's basically it. Gotta do what you gotta do. And I'm hoping... I know. I'm hoping I'll have enough space for everything. We'll have to see. Currently at the process we've got a couple of furnaces, a constructor, 3 mines, and we're going to get some more mines in there as well. But first we have to make a crap ton of iron bars. We don't have to. But it is the dumb thing. Now, on hindsight, I probably should have put it in there. Right, I've not hooked that up yet, have I? Oh, because I'm missing wires. Oh, right. Let's go get copper. Yeah, copper is all really far away, which is a bit of a pain. Because if we're going to put a miner in, we can either have it going so it goes all the way around. Tame a dog. Kuro, I can't tame animals. But I think I can. And I'm having to do it this way. It's right, Clive, we're not going to get a dog, mate. This is, I can. Oh, okay. Velcro. I have no idea how to. Okay, that'll do. Unfortunately, all the deposits are impure around here, which is a shame. That's going to make things, I guess, complicated or slower. It means I'm going to need a lot more in the way of, yeah, a lot more in the way of logistics, because everything's quite far away as well. What was that? Oh god, it's a giant flying creature. Of course it is. Of course it is. Alright, this is another example of how we can just quickly repurpose our stuff. So we've got automatic processing. Yeah, Mothra. I thought we need some iron plate. Probably do the biomass. Do a selection of stuff. And make some biomass, because to put in the other biomass burner, plus the other one might have run out a little bit as well. And we'll make concrete whilst we're here too. Is that more concrete down the road? Yeah, this is going to be... We're going to have so much concrete. So much concrete. But we're going to pick up the miner. I might have done myself in here. I don't know. I might not have picked up enough. Yeah. This could be interesting. Not good, but interesting. Alright, I'm going to put that power pole there, and then we're going to put a power line over to this, because it can only have 4. If I just plate up some iron plates onto a plate, please, plate of the irony will be complete. Wow. Wow. Here's what I have to say about that. Okay. We'll bung some biomass in there. And we have power. To the mine. Oh, to all of the mine. Oh, I did that wrong. That's okay. Because I'm going to remove that smelter. And I'm going to... Because I'm going to test a couple of different things, I think. Because the smelters can be, especially for all intents and purposes, right here. Which means I already need to redo my power thing. No, I've changed my mind. I don't want it there. That's going to put that straight into our inventory. Completely changed my mind. The good news is that when you dismantle things, you don't lose them. You don't lose anything as such. The reason why I changed my mind is because it would be less efficient. And I'm not famed for my efficiency. Oh, right. This needs to be set to iron. There we go. Oh, and this needs to be set to something as well. Iron plates. Let's set iron plates. Got it. Whew. Happy Shrapnel, am I building clone iPhones? Shh. That is the main goal at the end. If we can keep that quiet, that would be really good. And this is the reason why I went for iron plates. Because we'll connect that to there. So iron ingots. And that's going to output. So yeah, we've got ourselves a production line going. Oh, Happy Shrapnel, you've got Dicky Tummy, so you're watching for the oh, dude, that's it's an overshare, isn't it? Right, let's make some cable because we need another one of them. No, that's space inventory. Right, let's put the biomass down. Because we don't really need to be carrying around biomass. Okay. Next step. Oh, I'm already at this, like... Oh, no, we're going to put another constructor down. Here. Because I'm going to need... Or what I need is... to produce more stuff. Words are hard. Iron plate is what we need to make. That's what I was trying to say. The reason why we need to make iron plate is because they are used for the conveyors. And we're going to need to build a big ass conveyor from the copper. That's going to be full of there. Oh, Happy Shrapnel, dude. Oh god, make it stop. Right. Now, we're going to start building as well over here. In preparation for the remodeling. Which I might... Oh, no, 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 no! What are you doing? Eye plates. Ugh. But yeah, this will give us a nice flat surface to build on, or build from, which is good. We want that. I mean, Nightbot, I just want to make sure you're not owned or operated by Huawei, are you? Just I thought this is something we probably should have spoken about before. Because if you are, we might have an issue. You cannot... Oh well, that sounds like you're confirming it. That's the way I hear it. Kuro, chances are it's because they are basically both spying and they're in competition. It's going to be something stupid like that. It's going to be a... But okay, well, how can we make things more difficult for them? I know. Oh, let's do this. Right, I'm going to put a miner down for the concrete. Which which I can't because I just used... Oh, idiot. I'm like, can't do that because I've just used the lost of my bloody concrete. Because I need concrete to build a miner using concrete. Yo. Yo, dog. Oh, nasty dude. Something to do with American trade laws against China. Well, there was me thinking that Trump was making great progress and you know, doing trade deals with China. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, what I should be checking is what we need to upgrade to Hub 5. Okay, lots of stuff that we don't have production going for at the moment. They've been set on the entity list by BIS. Right. Well, hopefully someone knows. See, now, I was told by a friend of mine, Minnie, that I should have things nice and lined up when it comes to production, which I'm trying to do, because I'm going to move furnaces to as close, like, in front as I can get to ensure I've got plenty of space. No, Nuke, I'm trying to exactly avoid the spaghetti. That's what I'm trying to do. We started off in, like, simple. And then we're going to change things up as we go. I mean, to be fair, I've got a Samsung as well, so... I know that Paige from Frontier Developments has just... apparently just purchased a Huawei phone. Huawei. Which obviously isn't great. Not great for her. Hey Nix, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. Well, Mary, I'm sure it'll happen. If all these you can guarantee on, that would be it. Okay, right, currently the miners are all facing not east, they are facing north, which isn't, wait a minute, that's not north, that's north, which isn't a great place for a great direction for it to be, but I'm trying to, well, they don't face north, do they face north? Yeah, they do, don't they? Power. Oh, shit. Language. Sorry. My language. Just behave myself for a minute. While I face restrictions on future versions of Android, current phones will be unaffected. Alright. Oh, and there's more iron up here. Oh. Monster. Oh. So I guess I'll put a power pole up here, and then we have nothing to attach this to currently. Can I do that from... Oh, what are we out of? We're out of cables. We're out of cables. Do we have enough wire? No, not really. Oh, well, I'm gonna encourage us to ease up on politics, because I'm never a fan of politics in live streaming. It does not belong. So if we can call that off, that would be lovely. We need cable. Okay. This will likely not stay this way. But yeah, since I worked out that you can basically dismantle any part of your base and you get the full resources back from it, that for me is a bit of a game changer, and I can't believe I didn't spot it sooner. Oh no, now we're missing wire. Wait, where did I... Okay. Over here. I mean, we should... There it is. Oh, it's too long. Mario, I'm really, really enjoying it. I was saying earlier, I'm finding it really, really satisfying. Ironically, really satisfying to play. And in with that, I'm like, just enjoying it a lot. Have I just got myself stuck? And just seriously, just like bung hours into it, and hours and hours and hours, and then you kind of lost track of time, and you realised you've built something that looks like a plate full of spaghetti. Nix, we will rock you. Is what I'll say to that. Yeah, well, I mean, that's kind of, I guess that's part of it, isn't it? You know, where you redesign. Yeah, Nuke. So what you do is you're building up and you're fueling a project. You need to build a space elevator, and then you start contributing towards this project, and you unlock more tiers and more kind of factory options and all that kind of stuff. It's but yeah, there are objectives. You have things at your plate where you've got like what do they call them? I want to say landmines, but it's not landmines. That's totally the wrong word. Milestones. Oh my goodness. Mario, yeah, it is grindy. You know, there's no pretending it's not on that one. I'm not gonna lie to you. Landmines. Why did I say landmines? The milestone. What is that about? I amaze myself sometimes. The absolute fecal matter that falls out of my mouth. Okay, right, now we're at a point where we should be able to get power to that final miner. Just have a quick check on this. It's fine. Landmine. How did that come from? Landmines. way to go, Muggins. Jeez. Yeah, I already feel like I'm not going to be happy with the design of the base. Yeah, grind isn't always bad. As long as it's because technically the grind itself reduces the more you play, which is it's a kind of a weird way of looking at it, isn't it? It's what changes. Ah, that sound was the sound of my base shutting down because I've got too much power being drawn from one place, which we don't want. Because we've got 2 reactors, and if the power grid gets oversaturated, what was it? One of them has. So what we'll do is we're going to merge the power grids into each other. So move that power line there. And of course the whole base is going to shut down briefly whilst we do this. That from there to there. That from there to there. That to that reactor. That to that reactor. And we're off again. Need more concrete. So we've got copper being produced over there. Yeah, we're going to pop in a miner over there on top of the limestone. Before that, we are going to put some more foundations in to give ourselves a solid base to work from, and leave that one empty because we can put another miner in there later on. Or maybe, I don't know, why not? So we just need to grab the miner, the portable miner off of here. And then put down this bad boy, which part of me says face it north, like every other miner that we've got. Just because that's what I've started doing. Although I'm suddenly doubting that everything is facing north. Oh no, they are. Yeah, they are. And already we're going to have to extend more power. Got one there, so that's fine. And that's going to start churning out concrete. But what we are going to do is we're going to put a constructor in so that automatically turns into concrete from lime. And that way I don't have to think about it. I just go and grab it when it's ready. We need reinforced iron plates. We need to make some iron plates. But yeah, one of the reasons why I do enjoy this game is because it keeps me mentally active, and that's something that I've got a lot of time for. Really appreciate that. Yeah, Mario, you can. Eventually you start combining things, so as we increase our levels, what we get is we move forward, we increase our kind of tech level almost. We will be able to build and make more. And the more that we can make, obviously the better. And things start converging and you gain higher tech levels, I guess you might call them. And where you build your get your tech level up. Like this, for example, won't be staying here. It's pretty worth pointing out. Won't be staying like this because we'll build the platforms out. And I guess we'll power this one off that power line as well. Yeah. I think we're going to need another bioreactor. Everything's stopped. Is that the problem? Yeah, some things have stopped because of them being full. But yeah, the further you get into it, I guess the more complicated everything becomes. But yeah, we're going to move a furnace to here. Nasty dude, at the moment I don't have storage, but I will get storage. Oh no, look, we have storage. So I've got a storage container. So you can put a storage container down and everything like fills up there. But again, we're going to wait until we've got a permanent structure before we do that, which I'm doing an awful lot of running back and forth. I'm aware of that. And I don't want to be. I'm going to put down some more foundations. We've got two lines that we can put in. Yeah, we do. Right. Time for some reconfiguring. Which I'm hoping. No, we haven't. We have no inventory space. Right, smelter. Well, you know, the fact I can have it hanging off the back a little bit helps. So put that there. Although that's not in the middle of the thing, is it? So I don't think I can have that. It's gonna mess with me if we do. I need a team of workers. Yeah. When is that not true? So, this is going to be a thing. What I'll do is what's that, iron? Because I think I've got some iron ore on me that I can get rid of. Right. Actually, no, because we're going to put a constructor in front of it. And that way we put the constructor in. And that's a really short... Oh, and it doesn't line up because it's wider. Right. Right. Actually, have we got enough concrete that we can put a... Ah! There we go. Right, if we've got enough concrete, I'll put another foundation down. No, we don't. But we can run over to where we've got the automated concrete. It's not making, is it? Or is it? That's got a red flashy light on it. Because I didn't select for it to make concrete. What a blunder. Thought I might have forgotten something. Okay. Now constructor in. Just there. And we can connect them. Sure to make sense in my mind. That's good. I'm not loving the idea of dismantling this at all. So we're going to put some stuff away. Because I feel like there's some stuff that we don't need to be carrying at the moment. And I should probably check the biomass. That's solid. That's a good solid straight line. Yeah, we're going to run out of power in a minute if we don't put some more biomass in there. Robots. I wish I had robots. There will be. I say, the more you play, the more automation you can get, and that's kind of what it's all about. Biomass. Then we can store the biomass. Bundle wood in there, that in there as well. Now we can get rid of this conveyor belt and this one. And then we are going to hook that up to there. Oh, that doesn't. Oh, it kind of lines up. Yeah, that's good. We want stuff that lines up. We're going to go on. Have enough space. Going to pop a power pole in. Because that's and then from there run that to there, from there that to there, and I think what we'll do is we'll take that power line off of there as well, and we'll have the production lines running off of there. Smelter, producing iron. Constructor is not making anything at the moment, but let's have it making iron rods. Cool. That is a good start. Although this is going to end up being dead space, isn't it? At this rate, it's going to be dead space. Or not. I don't know. But this is just the start of it. I mean, I could potentially turn the entire planet into a giant factory, so I have to bear that in mind. Okay, time to move this as well. And move it over to here. Smelter. And again, we're in a pretty similar place. Hanging off by one. And in the middle. Oh. Ooh. That's... Will it do it? Will it do it? Nope. Alright, next. Take care, buddy. We are not going to be able to put that as far back as we thought. But there should be okay. Okay, then we can bung another constructor in. It's encroaching on another's clearance. Now I am starting off with nice short conveyors at the moment. Which does kind of make sense. What I'm going to do... can't afford need concrete. Need concrete. But yeah, I thought I'd mention one of the reasons why I'm streaming during the day at the moment. It's just because I've been really, really tired in the evenings, and because of that it's had a kind of a knock-on effect on my motivation in general, which is why I haven't been, I guess, as active on stream as normal, and obviously my personal situation doesn't help with that particularly, so I kind of wanted to stream when I was able to, I guess, or had the drive to, which is why we are streaming now. Right, that's looking a lot smarter. This isn't making anything. That's not receiving iron. Furnace. Because the furnace isn't hooked up, which... No, it is. Oh, it's because I haven't selected what to make. There we go! Yeah, we can... That's not a great sound. Not a lie. That's not the sound that I wanted to hear. Bit of a problem, that. But you know what? I'll finish building this before we worry about it. Welcome back, Nightbot. You're here just in time to see how I fix the power outage. If only these rocks weren't here, eh? But that's okay, because our power's just cut out. And normally... No. Yeah, we're using too much. We're using too much power. So that means we need to... disconnect some stuff for a little bit. Right, I'm going to turn that off, and then I'm going to... I really don't want this off, but turn that off, and let's see what we can do about upgrading the hub. What do we need? We need concrete, we need wire, and we need iron rods. So let's get everything going again, because we turned some stuff off, so it should be better. Because we're going to need to go over and... yeah, get some things. 500, 500. Okay. A lot of it. I think we got enough of most of the things, or we should be able to. Yeah. I need more iron rods. Might as well make them myself whilst I'm here. Well, Nightbot, I'm taking no responsibility for that. You're on your own. Like, completely. Like, on your own. Not helping. Sorry. So Mario, what I've got is, because my with my power, everything's like interconnected, so the entire power grid is hooked together. So if I lose power on one thing, I lose power on everything. Actually, you know what, we're going to keep that going, because we seem to have got enough power for that to run. There we go, right. Hey David, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. And welcome to Satisfactory, which is a most entertaining game, I would say at this point. I'm definitely enjoying it. To play into the old joke that we got going so far, it is satisfactory. Because I keep being asked, is it satisfactory? Yes! It's fine, alright? But yeah, I'm enjoying this very much. So yeah, we can pick up our main little operations base there as well. So that's going to be picked up at some point. It's the yeah it is. Is it? Well, is it? Chosen over my stream very carefully. Okay, let's go and find ourselves the copper. And what we'll do before we do that is we will nom on some berries, because you can't go wrong nomming on berries. It's a really lush, vibrant environment they've created, so I'm quite a fan of it. And it looks like it goes on forever, and I have no idea how big the play area truly is. But big is a word that we've got going so far, I think. Big, yeah, we'll go with big. Out of interest, does it show that as being limestone yet? Yeah, it does. There's some over there. There's more over there. Nice. Copper. Is there any copper nearby that, apart from that one? Far. They are far. One thing I will say is that the walk speed is slow, and I'm yet to find a reason why I would ever walk anywhere. You know? So I'm running everywhere. I think run should be a toggle or a default. That'd be nice. Well, personal opinion. Can I upgrade my legs? No, Nightbot. But I do know that we get trucks we can drive around in at some point. But yeah, we need to get to the next level so we can build additional bioreactors. And once we've done that, we're going to be able to actually, again, increase production and make it more streamlined. I would start to be able to put power plants in sensible places. Oh no, that was only 300. Means I have to go back again. Actually, here's an idea. I'm going to put this back on, which seems odd. The power's okay again. What? Oh, some fluctuations. Yeah, power seems fine now. Like coastal... What did I say? David, there's like these weird raspberry looking things. That's weird. It's weird the power kept cutting off. Because normally that means that there's something wrong. Yeah, and there's some blue nut. Oh no, come on, blue nuts. There's some blue nuts in it as well. But there are blue nuts. Which I've said out loud now, haven't I? Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, well, I don't really know what to do with this iron at the moment, so I'm ditching it. Because once things are kind of taken out of the line of construction, it can cause you some issues. Yeah. Demonetized. BAM! YouTube swings its own ban hammer. I mean, yeah, they definitely do grow. I mean, I imagine strawberries would. I guess. You know what? I think power was like. That's why power was okay. Because these are all backed up. And now it's all going again. Oh, it's immediately dropped down. Yeah, here we go. This is our indication of what happens, I think. But not quite. Okay. I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be alright. The question is, can we build another constructor? Because if we can, yes we can, we can go and bung one over by the copper. And then once we've done that, we'll have copper wire being produced and we don't need to worry about it. I should do it. I say this. Yeah, cool. One of the things not fine. Oh my god, there are so many examples of when it's not. Like, literally a million examples of when it's not been fine. Yeah, I'm ignoring this bit around here because it serves purely a... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, I need a smelter. Not a constructor. We need a smelter. That was a schoolboy error if ever there was one. And also I need... Oh man. Apparently that was just enough for the power to cut out. Okay, alright, we'll do it this way. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. To collect it. Sometimes I feel like I'm not getting anywhere in life. There we go. Oh. And the thing is, I can't. I've got to reboot the power over at the actual base now. It's like, let me take that out. Let me take it. Just let me take what's in there. But it won't. If I were more northern, I'm not going to say anything about the north today. I'm going to behave myself. Although that isn't really my style, behaving myself. Because we're all united here by our love of games. That's why we're here. Yeah, that's that. This is all switched off, isn't it? Not good. It's not great. Okay. That immediately switched off again. But this is going. What? This makes no sense. No, they're on? They're on. You're not. I mean, Kuro, you're not wrong. I do indeed require additional pylons, but we're not there yet because I have to make more wire. I upgrade one more time, and then I can have additional power generators. And then we have to go a bit of a biomass binge. Come on. More copper than an English 70s crime series. Ugh. Ugh. That's rough, Nightbot. That's rough. Not your best. Not your best pun. No, Nightbot. Pylons. Definitely not Cylons. Pylons. And we required additional ones. Okay, right. Hub is upgraded. Which now means, more importantly, we can build a biomass burner immediately. We're going to build one. Now I am going to put it down over here. Oh yeah, we also got this giant thing here. This weird rockety thing. Frack. Really? Come on. Right, so we need the power grid to be fully connected. Again. Again, I don't know if these will be staying there. I don't think they will be at this point. Oh, these, yeah, definitely won't be. And then from there to there, to there. At some point, I'll redo all of this. But we're just not there yet. Let's go and grab some biomass. Oh yeah, can I make a chainsaw? Can I make a chainsaw? Yeah. No, we can't. We can't make a. It's a shame. I'm looking forward to being able to make a chainsaw. Right. That's the next thing we're going to work on. What's this? Flower petals. Pale berries. Let's put some pale berries in there. That's what they're called, pale berries, because they're berries. And they're a bit pale. guess. But yeah, at the moment we're limited to what we can pick up with our hands when it comes to fuel and the collection speed, which is a bit of a shame, but we do get a chainsaw later on, which is going to make light work of this. Terrifying. Yeah, David, it really is. It's got a really impressive scale to it, and having seen some of the things that other people have created, even just the trailer for the game, you have a watch of that and you know that that's all in-game footage and that's all doing stuff. Like, someone has built that factory, which is mad. Oh, what? A green power slug?
This semi-slug seems to emit weak potential energy from its crystalline shell. Further analysis of crystals required to determine application.
Okay. So, Aaron, is this better than No Man's Sky? Different. It doesn't have the same spongy, unpleasant controls. You can tase giant animals. Like that. So, it's very, very different, I would say. Regina, hi, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I've just picked up a glowing slug, and I don't know how I feel about that, if I'm honest. I imagine something happens with it. But hey, there you go. Got to start somewhere, I guess. Can I eat the glowing slug? I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like I should. It genuinely feels like it could be a mistake. Okay, we're still researching the berry, so we'll have to wait to research the slug. But we are going to make ourselves some biomass, which thankfully is nice and quick to make. Then we can get all 4 reactors going, and then we can have everything powered at the same time. Plus some additional stuff. So I came across a TV series that I decided I'm going to watch. Because anyone who doesn't know, I'm a fan of zombie TV shows. I prefer zombie movies, much prefer them because zombie TV shows typically drag on and on and on. But yeah, zombie movies, big fan, right? And I came across a TV show called Black Summer. And it looks very, very interesting. Oh, look, more limestone. Brilliant. But yeah, it looks like it could be quite a good watch. If anyone's seen it and they can tell me if it's good, let me know. It's a Netflix series, so it's one for you Netflix guys. Would like a chainsaw. Not heard of it? Oh. I only saw a trailer for it today, but the whole first season's out, so thought I would give it a watch. But yeah, it's got zombies. It's got like a proper aggressive zombies, none of this slow shambling stuff.
The MAM has completed its analysis.
Yes, ma'am. Nightbot. Netflix. Netflix. You Netflix don't talk. Ah. Do you have a falling out? Right. I'm going to hold off putting some things in here. Because although I'm in a position where I can almost upgrade to the next level, I don't think I want to just yet. Hey Jedi, how you doing? Have not seen you for ages in chat. Hope you're doing alright. We will bung some more foundations in. Yeah, Elite Dangerous is a little bit at the moment. It's, you know, the Interstellar Initiatives are community goals, so, you know, not very much you can do with them. Yeah, I'm going to... Oh. Right, I don't want to mess with the power too much right now, so we'll come back to that. Okay, what are we doing? What am I doing? Right, I need to build a a furnace, a smelter. Get the name right. And I'm going to need a smelter, and I need a constructor. I need to make something before I go over there, so that we can definitely have wire and stuff being made. Although, what I could do. I don't know if we're there yet. I don't know if we're in a position where we can. Either I have this really long ass conveyor belt going all the way around. Or over the top, but I can't really do over the top yet. Because what I need is, you can get, in the logistics bit, I mean, I can... How do I change the height? There is a way to adjust the height, I think. Is there a way to adjust the height? Apparently not. Maybe there isn't yet. Glowy slug though. Maybe we should go grab a glowy slug. Focus. 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 Oh, David, so your joystick died. That is not good. Have you ordered a replacement yet? If so, what are you going for? Now, where... Alright, I'm going to put the constructor in as well. You make wire, you make copper. Click once, drag up, click second time. Ah, Paul, thank you. That's good to know. That's going to definitely help when I make the decision of whether or not I... yeah, whether or not I actually do it. Because I don't want to... oh, of course, we're missing bloody cable. I don't want to get to the point where I've built so much around it that I'm like, oh, I can't be able to move it now. Which is pretty unlikely. Green power slug. Come on, pick up the green power slug. Because I have no idea what these do. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, as things stand, we've probably got enough iron production. We've got the potential for loads. Right, we need some cable, don't we? Okay. Revenge it. Is this Battletoads? No! No, it's not. This is Satisfactory. The game in which you build a factory. And it's satisfying. Is it Battletoads? Kenneth, so it's called Satisfactory. Hence the name of the street. I know it's an odd way to title it, isn't it? But yeah. There we go. That's all going, so we'll get some wire from that. But yeah, it's called Satisfactory. It's only available on, and this is where I don't really understand the issue, but here you go. It's on the Epic Store at the moment. And Tato, yeah, it is, man. Yeah, nice dude. I watched like the first couple of seasons of Ash vs Evil Dead, and I'm gonna be honest, it was tripe. That would be my kind of opinion of it. Really not a fan. Yeah, not a fan. But yeah, how you doing, Tato? How is life treating you at the moment? Bum that in there. Do I put the wire I've got? Yeah, right, we'll put the wire I've got in there. Oh no, wrong way around. We need to research the power slugs. Hey Chickers, how you doing, mate? And I found some. How you doing? Meow. Right? Is that right? We're gonna actually do some stuff here. RC in 3. Oh, next cycle starts, and I'm guessing. Because I know that. I know that's like. Chickers, it's called Satisfactory. Satisfactory. Eek. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because your cycle starts on Tuesday, which is. Yeah, mine always used to be Thursday, so. Always Thursdays for everything. Chickers, yeah, it is. I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot, basically. That's the best way of putting it, I would say. building a factory to make more stuff and put more things in and all that. So yeah, it's I say it's very satisfactory to play. It's but yeah, it's good. It's very, very satisfying. It's very, which is why it's called Satisfactory. But yeah, when you make, you know, a full production line that goes from pulling ore out of the ground into a smelter, from a smelter into a constructor, you know, from the smelter that's made iron bars, that goes to a constructor that's going to make it iron plates, and then from iron plates it goes out and it becomes reinforced iron plate later on, and then you keep building up and you build more. It's yeah, enjoying it. Okay. Make fuel. Yeah, eventually we get some biofuel. Research the bloody green slugs. Right, that's what I'm meant to be doing. I'm meant to be researching the slug.
Paleodictyopora berries, or pale berries, can be added to the object scanner catalog after unlocking the new blueprint in Hub Tier 1.
We're gonna put them in there. Build Zoid the right way. Wait, what? So yeah, Tato, it's a little bit Minecraft in a way, but it's more. I mean, I've not really played a lot of Minecraft. I get the idea. But say for example, we've got a miner here. It's pulling ore out of the ground, runs along the conveyor belt, goes into smelter, turns into iron, goes into here, turns into something else. Then I can use that to produce something else. This one's currently producing iron plates. This one's producing iron bars, or iron rods, should I say? And then we've got space for another one over here. Aaron, I've had this game for 2 days. I've literally just been playing it for 2 days, so I definitely don't profess to be an expert here. But yeah, Tato, it's a little bit Minecraft with SimCity management. I guess that's an interesting way of putting it. But the idea is that you go from the most basic things to the most complicated when it comes to your machinery. I'm building up to moving the hub as well, because that's in the way. It's not a great place for it to be. And the same with well, basically everything. I'm probably going to move everything around. That goes in the right place. Yeah, it did. That's apparently can't go there. Yeah, you essentially land on a planet with nothing but your multi-tool to go and get involved in and start building a factory. But yeah, the whole idea of the game is to leech a planet of its natural supplies, which is pretty very human. Yeah, Minecraft with better graphics. Yeah. Yeah, the factory itself that I'm working on, I'm trying to get it right, really. That's the way I'm trying to really describe it, is I'm trying to do things correctly. It's all very quiet down here. Yeah, Paul's right, more like 3D Factorio, which I've never played, because I'm not a huge fan of 2D games. So that would be my kind of thoughts on it, I guess. You know, I like this. I'm not a fan of 2D games. I like the first person element. I like the fact that as it becomes more advanced, you will be able to do more things. But yeah, let's say not played Factorio. I mean, I'm sure Clive would appreciate the catnip. Yeah. At the moment, I don't have any storage for these things, which I probably should do. Ugh, missing so much wire. How's the glowing slug doing? A minute. Paul, I know what you mean. Sometimes even early access games can be fantastic fun. This is actually early access. Yeah, it's one of those things. Early access doesn't necessarily mean bad. There are some exceptions. I mean, I will say, for example, that I am... Oh, we're missing a wire. Oh, I need that wire. Ugh. Which I don't have enough to carry around. Revenge X, yeah, you can play multiplayer. I'm playing just like a private session. But yeah, you can play multiplayer and have your friends come and join you. Which, I can only imagine the ridiculousness that would occur. Yeah, I don't know if it's like proper early access or if it's, you know, kind of early access, if that makes sense, where it's not quite... I'm going to need to reconfigure stuff. Does that overlap? Does that? It does. David, it's not in Steam. It's an Epic store. Revenge It, can your friends suffer accidents? I mean, when I first started playing, I encountered this really... what can I describe as weird, like, crazy fire-spitting monster thing. Hey Oxy, how you doing? That was pretty rough. I wasn't expecting that, and it was chasing me, which is a bit excessive. But there isn't really anything wrong with the Epic Store, is there? Yeah, nasty dude. That sounds about right. That would concern me. So, for those that don't know, I play Conan Exiles as well, and I am typically the architect when it comes to base building, because it's something I enjoy doing, and I've got like a reasonably good head for it. Now, I mean, to be fair, I haven't purchased a single game from the Epic Store. I've been given them, which I guess is lucky me. But I can understand how it might not be for everyone. But I mean, I don't know. Oh, this is exciting. We can launch the pod.
Milestone reached. You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure. Additionally, the biofuel blueprint will ensure improved fuel consumption of biomass burners. Additionally, you can now build the space elevator, which is integral to your contribution to project assembly.
So yeah, we now have to pick another milestone. We're going to pick logistics, because that way we can start splitting and converging with things. Like conveyor belts. Also, oh no, we could skip that. Oh, right. I've no chickers. I don't know why it would Yeah, the epic story is it is featureless. that's a thing. Because what I want, right, is I would like the chainsaw, because that would make things easier. But there's got parts assembly, so either tier 1. Right, well we have to have this one. And what a surprise, we need wire for it. Isn't that unusual? So, oh, we can't select the milestone. Oh, I can't put in until the thing comes back. So, we'll grab the iron rods, because that means we'll have enough. Just wire that we're going to be short on. Yeah, but we're going to be this is making iron rods at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to put down another constructor. What we're going to do is we're going to put, say, other constructor goes in, then from there conveyor belts, and this is going to make screws. So we've got screws and iron plate being made side by side, and this is going to hopefully show things a little bit.
Milestone exchange concluded. FICSIT freighter re-entry complete.
Oh, next milestone. Put the next one. Okay, so then we just need the 500 wire, which is being made at the moment, but until then I probably want to keep hold of it. So as things stand, yeah, we're going to be able to have an assembler, it's called, and that's probably going to go about here, and that's going to be making some other stuff that feed into each other and combine. At the same time, what we'll be able to have here is another smelter, and we might be able to get away with doing another line of construction. Let's have a look, actually, if we can. Yeah, oh, yes. So, we're going to have another line of construction here, which would be better. Let's do that. Let's do that. So, the constructor we're going to want to... I don't really want it to sit. Right, let's start the beginning. I'm going to put a smelter in here. This will all make sense, I promise. And then we'll put a constructor in. There. And yet, things are suddenly getting really chaotic. The permitting process for RevengeX was actually, it took quite a while. There was a lot of paperwork and fill in triplicate, which is a bit of a pain, you know, you've got to do what you've got to do and all that, but hey-ho. Oh, Kuro, don't say that. Alright, Agatha, take care. Swap that over. So we can make biofuel, which is more efficient now, which is handy. Which, unfortunately, adds an extra process, which I'm not super chuffed about. But, then again, got to do what we've got to do. I mean, there weren't many bribes, 1 or 2. 12. 50, or so. Yeah, Elton, this is what's really, like, enjoyable about it, is that you start off with something, and then you just get building. And things go weird. Quick. But power, power is kind of, it's my enemy in this game. It's my absolute enemy. I don't really, I genuinely struggle with, oh, I can't make cables. Right. More cables. And this way, yeah. Don't worry. I'm gonna move some cables around. I am going to move some cables because I can't. Seriously, I can't be having this, can I? That's obscene. If you can avoid having things crossing over, then you should. He says as he builds something that crosses over. So yeah, we're leaving this patch empty because I think we can bung a miner down on top of it. Probably shouldn't put these in, actually. Yeah, that might get on the way later. Yeah. Yeah, there's some things that could cause me issues, and like I say, you can remove stuff and you can just try again, and that works. Yeah, with your 0 hours of satisfactory experience, Tato, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. But yeah, a small reminder for everyone who's watching, if you haven't already, and you're watching on YouTube, feel free to hit the like button. It does help me out. It's free. It's cool. Yeah, Nasty Dude, that's probably going to be what I'm going to be doing, but the thing of the smelting, it's quicker, isn't it? I don't know. Right. Never mind. I'll work it out, because it's all about speed of production. But yeah, feel free to hit the like button on YouTube if you haven't already. Helps me out. Also, if you're watching on Twitch and you haven't followed, think about it. It's alright if you do. I promise I stream. If you fancy it. No pressure. Now, A Revengex, thank you very much, bud. Yeah, no employee lounges here. That's not how we roll. Okay, now we can use
Milestone
splitters.
reached. Conveyor belts can now merge and split to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory. The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
I mean, that could potentially go to 3 different things, couldn't it? Now, why doesn't this doesn't want to line up in the same way as everything else? Or doesn't it? Conveyor belt is too steep. Can we not have it raising up quicker? that would be better. Oh, that's come on. Doesn't need to go that way. Oh, Mario, don't talk to me about cable management. Let's see. A wood. Oh, a foundation would go in there and there. Yeah, one thing I'll say about this game is that you can lose a little bit of time playing it. Like you think you're good for time, and then suddenly you're not. Yeah, it disappears. Oh crap! Right, we need to make that into iron ingots. We need to do something with this one. I don't know what I'm doing here. I've lost myself. Right, that's making iron rods, isn't it? Yeah. This is going to change to iron plates. Oh, I can't get out! I've trapped myself! Yeah, mainly the employee lounge is... well, there isn't one, like, at all. Huh. Okay then. Thanks for Vengex, it would be. Yeah, Jedi, it's, I say it. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. And that keeps things ticking over nicely. So I don't really need yet another smelter going. I mean, I could do. Okay. I think actually no, we're not at that point already, because I want to move the hub, like I said. So we're going to build a platform for the hub, because as things stand, it's in the way. Right, what does that hook up to? Right. Now I'm in trouble. And will this factory making Battlecore live action figures? And Taylor would buy one. Well, it sounds like I might be missing a trick, doesn't it? By not making them. What's not? Oh, what's not powered on? What is not powered? Why has that stopped? It's because this isn't connected to power. Okay. Yeah, Nightbot. Get Hasbro on the phone. Some market potential, eh? Oh, I mean, Clive is a mighty fine-looking cat. He's and I feel like he knows it as well. Like, he's got a good idea that he is a good-looking cat. But I don't think he needs action figuring. That would be... oof. How does that convert? That has an invalid shape. Bitch, please. Yeah, it's really... it doesn't. This really satisfies my construction then building itch that I get. With a plater sidekick. Hang on a minute. Aren't I supposed to be the hero? If he hears any of this, there'll be trouble. Yeah, Tato, they can be a little bit funny. They're not awful. Oh yeah, you can put yourself a to-do list as well, which is pretty handy. Although I will probably never use it because I like to rely on my really bad memory. If we can get another... Yeah, MK, you are right. And I feel like I might be no exception to that. Don't talk to me about the trees right now, because I don't want to talk about them. That's where they've got you. Nightbot, yeah, we definitely could do that. I don't know if there's some legal ramifications for it, but we could probably buy some second-hand molds. That's a pretty... Actually, that's for a serious moment. That's quite a used thing in the toy industry, particularly with Transformers. It happened a lot. Hasbro ended up buying a bunch of old molds from. I'd be damned if I can remember the name of the company. It's like Takira Toys or something, and they included ones from Robotech. Yeah, Tato, I guess we could, but it's more that they're sticking through stuff. They're just a little bit in the way, you know? I mean, I'm wearing a spacesuit. No one said this place was safe to breathe. By the time I'm finished with it, it won't be. Kit bashed. Is that the term, Tato? I am unaware of said term. But yeah, it was they bought. I said they bought the old molds, and that's, again, like I say, it's very, very common in toy making, in the toy making industry. Well, yeah, if that's what it is, Tato, 100% is what they did. Right, I need more concrete, and I feel like it's probably not producing quick enough. Which, that's why. What we can do, though, it's going to seem like a bit of a weird thing to do. We're going to put a constructor in. I mean, that looks fine. That looks like it's all in the right. Okay. So what we can do is we can put a splitter in. No, come on! Oh, this is. I think I see the problem. It's a little bit off to the side, isn't it? Oh, wrong thing. Focus. if I have that lined up with this one, because I've got more space. Well, maybe I don't have enough space there after all. We'll do this. Start with it as an actual purpose. Oh, see, that's on the same line, is it? Because it won't let me turn it. Because then goes in there, and we're going to put production-wise, put constructor on either side. And then we can have conveyor belts going, both of them, slate concrete for both, and neither of them are obviously powered on at the moment, but we can handle this. Oh, except we can't build any cables. Alright, Elton, take care, buddy. Don't know where you said that because it's not showing the times. But nasty dude, you do need a constructor for concrete, otherwise it just comes out in this lime. And that way I don't have to worry about it. That I am certain of. And then I can put a merger and then have it going back in. And we go back into a storage thing, which is the technical term. Yeah, so limestone to make the concrete, because yeah, it's one of the recipes. Let's see. Oh, need more cable. What a surprise. Yeah, I do need to... Try to think. This bit is not permanent. Again. And then we'll put, again, logistics, conveyor merger. This is a nice little, I guess, a bit of a test to see what we can do. Organization, storage container. Alright, where are we putting this? Oh, come on, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. Not having that. But yeah, Nightbot, I might be still building in an hour's time. Because like I said, you get really into it. And then And then what do you do? Okay, sorted. Right. We've got 3... Oh, concrete. Bosh. That should be... plums. No, Tato. There isn't. At least not now. Not at the moment. Which is a bit of a shame, isn't it? Because, I mean, all of this will be concreted over anyway. Nightbot, yeah, you should. Because if we're at that point, then I've made a massive mistake. You know, I haven't checked the other reactors for a while. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Right. That's a problem. That is a problem. Right, music on. Oh god. Because if one of them goes, it's going to be... I mean, you can kind of ignore the rocks and things just go through them, which is a bit of a shame. I mean, what would an in-game intervention in this look like? I need the chainsaw. I need the chainsaw. Which is supposed to be what I'm working on now. But I got distracted by building and trying to do fancy stuff. That was stupid. Because then you start chainsawing everything. And it becomes a lot quicker to collect biomass. Ooh! Like that. Glowing slug. Distraction time. Like, is it distraction if you know you're doing it? No. Makes me feel funny. Don't think we'll do that. Oh. That froze for a second. I mean, we're almost 100% going to need wire, aren't we? Why is that not going? Oh, it's because I'm not connected that to anything. Idiot. Score my dive. It's okay. Belly flop. No Kuro. No. Why'd you say that? Why would you suggest it? Yeah, I know you can get coal power later on, which will be very, very useful. Jump on the elephant thing, it's bouncy. I know, man. Yeah, we're about to do a thing. I think we're going to need to do a thing. A thing being basically tearing the base up. I don't really need to build this far out. Yeah, I am pretty much the the dangerous thing. Please choose needs to be... It's been completed. What am I supposed to do with
The crystals on this slug can be harvested and converted into a power shard that functions with current FICSIT technology. Several buildings would be capable of performing over 100% capacity, if infused. The derived blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 1.
Ooh, okay. Overclock production. That's cool, but not what we're doing right now. We want obstacle clearing. That's the milestone that we want. We need iron rods, didn't we? Iron rods. So we'll nab them out of the production line. Yeah, that's stopped. That's also stopped. We'll grab that. Yeah, that's stopped. No storage. Restricted storage. Hey, Sash Reed. Didn't realise you were around. But yeah, I'm feeling okay. That's it. But yeah, I'm gonna certainly build big. No need to tell me twice. Although I might need reminding. Because one thing I'm aware of is the space elevator. That's going to cause me some issues, I think. Yeah, lots of experimentation is going to be needed. Now, Nightbot, with that. Yeah, Paul, I've already made that mistake. Definitely made that mistake. Well, lads, hopefully we have a chainsaw coming up sometime soon. Shouldn't take us long. But yeah, there's just so much space here, so much space to build. I mean, yeah, planning is key, but at the same time, you can just tear everything down and start again. There's no harm in that. Sometimes a rebuild is what you need, and I'm not just talking about in a game. This is deep. In real life. Sometimes a rebuild, a rethink is what you need, and that's okay. A plan is just a mistake you haven't made yet. That sounds about right. Nightbot, what if it's to improve your functionality? What about then? Is that okay? If you improve someone's functionality by rebuilding them, is that alright? I just know that I'm gonna encounter something I don't want to. Yeah, it's very compact. I've probably built way too compact, actually. That's a thought. But that's fine for what we've got at the moment. Everything's gonna be pretty much where it should be. Let's go back. We need to make some more biofuel. And we should hopefully be able to get the chainsaw. They could have made him square. I wish they'd made him square. I'm also hoping that I have enough wire and cables, which yes we do. Yeah, but Nightbot, we can make you faster, better, stronger. We have the technology. We can rebuild you. I mean, this is all amateur hour. Okay. Off it goes. Now.
Milestone reached. Additional to an inventory expansion, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood.
So, we need some reinforced plate. So we're going to need the screws we've got there. We're going to need this normal plate. Come on! I feel like I'm making some solid progress. At least it feels like it. It's going to be tough for me not to carry on. Like just keep going. It's so tough. Nightbot, that's true, I might. I'm gonna put my dictatorship, or dictator, side of me apart, and I'll be, yeah. You're irreplaceable, that's for sure. Okay, need more, I need loads more screws. Which I shouldn't have used them all up. I mean, a large number of screws, probably an appropriate amount, I would say. Keep running through things smoothly. 160 screws, I think it was. Ah, we're a team. Bring the human side in. Nightbot brings the... I was going to say efficiency, but I honestly don't know if either of us can say that relates. Yeah, because I'm thinking I could move the hub, like at the back over here, like all the way over in the back. I think that would work. I mean, I hope that would work. Now, see, Nightbot, basically with you, I'd take the same hard drive and I'd put it in a... I need 15 cables. And then I put it in a new chassis, because that way, you know, at the core of it, you'd be the same thing, you know. Bosh, chainsaw, which you would hope hey, where's... There we go. And we're off to go and put a biomass gather. Let's quickly check the concrete situation. We'll take all that. Actually, wait, where did I get limestone from? Why did I... Wait a minute. Is there some way I've got limestone going in that shouldn't be? Is that still not hooked up? Ah. Okay. Everything's just stopped. And yeah, I'm getting limestone as I'm collecting. Odd. Deauville, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name too badly. There's a little bit of massacre. Oh yeah! Yeah, soaring through leaves is probably a bit much. Ah, gotcha. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Devil, I've been going for just under 3 hours, which is probably coming up to, well, coming up to time, I imagine. Well, if I do this, then will it get rid of that rock? Ah, yeah, so there are ways to get rid of the rocks, but you can't actually chainsaw the rocks. Okay. That does make sense. Kind of. But yeah, if you get rocks out of them, out of the way, that works. Be a fan of that. Now, will this work? Okay, that works. But yeah, I could easily just carry on for hours and hours and hours, which I'm not sure Mrs. Plato would be a fan of if I were to carry on for all that time in the world. But I'm definitely going to be streaming it again, that's for sure. I enjoy this far too much. It's and now I've got a chainsaw, so how can you go wrong with that? Ooh, explosives. Can I... Oh, I'm still scanning for the same stuff. Right. We need to make biomass. Ugh. And we need to make biofuel, which, do we have space for that? Because we've got a lot, carrying a lot of stuff. Will this work? We keep doing this and it will slowly reduce down. Maybe not. But right guys, I am going to call time for the stream there, as we've been streaming for 2 hours and 55 minutes, which is longer than I was expecting to, or planning to, but I just got a bit carried away. So, I am going to say thank you very much to everyone who's been watching, really appreciate it, so please make sure you do hit the like button on YouTube, make sure you subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. Same time, if you haven't followed me on Twitch already, please do follow me on Twitch, and I will catch you guys later. So, once again, thank you very much for watching. Commander Plato, out.